Hey, my name is Neal Bland. I am from the metropolis of McQuady, actually the outskirts of McQuady. So I have spent more time in Breckinridge Memorial Hospital in the last 7 weeks of my life than I did in the first 46 weeks of my life. So I told Allison that I would kind of tell you guys the story and tell you all kind of what my experience has been with the hospital. So first weekend in December, I managed to stab myself, which is always not an easy thing to do. So had a friend of mine have to run me to the hospital with a baseball-sized lump coming up on my arm because I had decided that cutting down Christmas lights with a really long, sharp knife was a great idea. So ended up in the ER, spurting blood all over everything and stuck in the hallway because they were absolutely slammed that night. Had a car wreck, had some people who were very, very sick, very ill, suicidal in that evening, and they took outstanding care of me and everyone else in the place. So couldn't have handled it better. Absolutely on top of everything. Had my whole family in there, everyone freaking out, and could not have handled that better. So then I decide a couple of weeks later that I'm going to knock myself out. So I knocked myself out and had to come to the walk-in clinic. So I got the ER in one visit. Then I got to come to the walk-in clinic because I split my head open. And so I came to the walk-in clinic and had a great experience with the walk-in clinic. Doc was awesome that took care of me that day, helped me get my head to stop bleeding and took care of me and sent me on my way. And then a couple of weeks later, I had a family member who had a very serious, very quick onset of an illness and had to have an ambulance right here, was stabilized here, had CAT scans here, and had to be airlifted out to U of L. So I've had the experience in this hospital in the last 7 weeks of a patient in the ER, a patient in the walk-in clinic, and as a family member of someone who was brought in an extremely dire emergency situation, and could not have been more impressed. Came back and talked with Kelly Williams, the ER director, and just to say thank you, because in this field, most of the time that there's any feedback given on a hospital, on a caregiver, on a staff, it's always negative, and nobody comes back and says, man, thank you, you did a great job. So came back and told Kelly, thank you, you did a great job. And to the staff that's taken care of me those 2 visits, and the staff that took care of my family member, I can't thank you all enough. It was as good of an experience as I suppose one can have in an ER. So thanks for what you all do.